is also very important to understand that the mind exists on a different level or dimension of consciousness to the body. Your physical body is obviously always in the here and now. In contrast, there is no real fixed time position in the mind. Each memory containing images, thought structures, and associated emotions is contained within the point in time it was originally created, although memories do tend to be fuzzy at times and blend into one another, forming associated collections of memory. When I say contained within the point in time, I'm meaning that the memory is constructed from what was happening then, as well as your level of maturity and awareness then. If you were a child then, when that memory is triggered, your now adult awareness will be flooded by the consciousness and fear and vulnerability of the child you were then, which can be very destabilizing. This time shift is very important to understand. It is quite easy to observe when the mind time shifts. When a powerful memory is triggered, you are literally pulled back in time. When someone triggers a fear-based emotional memory within us by being abusive towards us, for example, and we become locked in a heated argument with that person, we are no longer rational adults, but vulnerable, frightened children arguing with one another in adult bodies. We are being controlled by old conditioning that was all too often randomly created when we were children, which is not likely to be very rational and not suitable for the job of conducting our lives as adults. If the triggered memories are traumatic, this sudden shift of consciousness can be disorientating and frightening. It is like you literally become these memories and past mind states. In fact, it is normal for our minds to be not in the present moment much of the time, which confuses and disempowers us. You are constantly being pulled out of the moment and into this timeless tangled web of your memories, irrational conditioning, and fear-based imagination. And yet, the mind, with all its timeless qualities, can all be observed in the here and now from the higher perspective or dimension of your conscious awareness, your ability to observe yourself, because the body, mind, ego is always within conscious awareness now. This is also very important to understand. In other words, when you are looking into your past memories, you are looking into those memories now, with the growing awareness that you have now with which to observe those memories from. You, as the observing conscious awareness, are always located in the present moment. As conscious awareness, you can look into your mind as though it is a time tunnel, and you can do that without being so pulled into that time tunnel. This is another reason why the practice of meditation and mindfulness is so important. You are learning to differentiate yourself as awareness from the tangled confusion and emotional triggers of your mind, enabling you to negotiate your mind without getting submerged and lost in it. Therefore, like the body, conscious awareness is also always in the now, present moment. When you become emotionally triggered into a past trauma, with your growing awareness, you are learning that you are observing a memory, not the actual event that occurred in the past. It is like watching a powerfully engaging movie, but the whole time you are sitting on a seat in the movie theatre. Therefore, it is vitally important to understand that all your memories are within the power of your own conscious awareness now. They all belong to you now. They do not belong to those who may have abused you. These are your memories contained within your consciousness. As conscious awareness, you have the power to engage with and take charge of all your memories, conditioning, and imagination. The abuses of your past or the frightening events that confront you in your memories are now totally within your power within those memories. In those memories and within your imagination, you can do whatever you like with them. Even though the triggered memory activates fight or flight reactions in your body, nothing physical is actually happening, even though your body and the more primal levels of your mind do not know that at first. You are watching a movie, but with this movie, with your conscious awareness, you can actually enter into it and take control of it, because it is your mind that is within your aware consciousness. By practicing and aligning your conscious awareness to the ultimate power of total unconditional self-acceptance and mindful breathing that you learn about and learn how to put into practice in my other podcasts, you can learn to steady your body's fight or flight reactions. Mindful breathing is deep, slow breathing while knowing you are the observer of your mind, body, and environment in the present moment. When triggered into fight or flight, the body goes into a restrictive state, causing you to breathe quickly and shallow. Mindful breathing is the opposite of this. Deep, slow breathing takes control of the body's autonomic fight or flight reaction, and being the self-accepting, compassionate observer means you are now able to more consciously open to the experience, rather than running from it in a state of fear and therefore giving it more power over you. Your body is now within the control of your awareness, rather than your fear-based reactive mind. Also, by continuing to do your best to accept yourself totally, you, as awareness, are increasingly no longer identifying with thoughts that judge, attack, and limit you. You are learning to no longer give those thoughts power over you. With this mindful approach to yourself, you can learn to safely stay present with and watch your memories, your mind movie unfold without being so dragged into it. You do this in a step-by-step way, allowing your awareness to get used to being the detached observer experiencing your traumatized mind while knowing that you are no longer in actual danger.